It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Eagles and the Titans, just ahead on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives.
It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Nashville. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now, faking the give, he'll look deep here for Burks. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
He's got a man. That's Treylon Burks. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. Catch made there by Burks. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
When we had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike, it almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Cedric Gray there to bring them down. 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The open receiver is Dodson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. They'll find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Once again, it's Barkley. Into space. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end.
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
He'll get that to Wilson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up. On play action, here's Hurts. That is caught, back corner of the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball is put right on the money for a big pickup. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Back to the air one more time. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Patterson's kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The motion man here is Wilson. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Hurts again. Catch made, right side by Wilson. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. To the air again. Hurts. He'll try to... He is in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. He's going to run it. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just past the marker. The ball was in the proper place for a new set of downs. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Hurts to the air on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw, Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Hurts will try it again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. Hurts going to keep it on the option. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. First and goal. Here's Barkley. A dive, and he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Titans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here comes 3rd and 6. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Off the play fake, Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville in a moment. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Catch made there. That's Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Hurts now. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. So the Eagles will use their 1st time out here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. 3rd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. The motion man here is Wilson. This one into the hands of Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Burks. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Demario Douglas, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. James Cook, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Keaton Mitchell, a touchdown run in the victory. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Automatic first down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Checking it down. This one is caught. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Dotson, the man in motion. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A second down throw for Hurts. That's to the outside. He's got Smith. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Man in motion is Smith. On first down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. It's second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Again, Hurts. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Titans offense back onto the field for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Back to throw. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And a milestone grab. Not just a first down, but catch number 100 on the year. On the handoff, this is Spears. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Josh Sweat there on the tackle. They face second down and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. The man in motion is Watson. To the air now on 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. They'll look to throw again. That is intercepted. And the Eagles will have great field position right around midfield.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he'll have the first down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
It's a gain of 6 and an Eagle first down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's taken in left side by Smith. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. A run with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. The motion man here is Wilson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it. That's Burks. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A 7-yard gain. That's good for the Titans. 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 12 yards on that hookup. First down for Tennessee.
That's another Titans first down.
He'll look to throw. To the tight end, likely. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. It's the tight end, likely, in motion. He'll drop to throw. He finds likely, his tight end. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Tennessee Titan. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Rome Odunze. Touchdown Titans. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Titans are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Titans offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And this is where we stand. Final weekend of the regular season is upon us. And we'll know the brackets and the seedings for the postseason at the end of the night. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll look to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll look to throw again. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. All resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. Throwing now from the gun. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1.
A gain of 8 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Rome Odunze, touchdown Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Oftentimes, you can tell the decision about whether or not a team is going to go for it on 4th down based on what they do on 3rd down, and I think they knew they had an extra down in their back pocket. Try on 3rd and goal to go through the air, and even if you fail, you still got one more shot at it, and it results in a touchdown.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A pass taken in by Watson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They put Watson in motion. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. Now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.